Welcome back to Crescendo. I have been feeling sick for the last couple of days. Every time the season changes, every time the weather changes, if it goes from hot to cold really fast, I will get sick. So that's why I'm feeling sick. However, I'm not feeling too sick that I can't record. I missed you guys. I hope y'all miss me too, because I have missed y'all. Anyways, I'm not going to make the intro long. We left off, and it was time for the biting. So if you're ready for some biting and possibly some making out, because it doesn't seem like this game's going to go too deep into like schmeck stuff. I'm not going to say it because you know how YouTube is. Then we can get started. All I have to do is turn off this dang thing. There we go. And then we can definitely get started. Then bite me. As Sato pulls me into his arms, I nuzzle along his neck and lightly lick there. He shivers, holding me closer. His shoulders tense in anticipation. Mama, looks like it's my turn to make him shake and shiver and squeal like he had me the last time. Even though I had never considered biting someone before, something in me is craving it now. I don't know how hard I'd have to do it to actually break the skin. It's not like my teeth are as sharp as his, but I'll do my best. Kitty, that tickles. Dang it, I'm really trying here. I mean, I just imagine her just like as hard as she can, just nibbling on him. And he's just like, what the? Let me do it here. I'll break the skin for you. All right, let's do it this way. He lifts his wrist and smoothly bites into it, offering the wounded limb to me. Although repulsed at first, I find myself intrigued and dart my tongue to catch the droplet of the crimson on his creamy skin. It's delicious. I feel my body heating up as I hold his arm more firmly and lick up every inch of the ruby sweetness. Easy now, don't take too much. His tone is soft and gentle as he chides me, lips brushing against my throat moments later. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop biting on me like I'm a little apple, sir. Such a show off. Makes it seem so effortless. Come. Depends on what he means by that. I just might. Let me stop. I'm so sorry. Y'all. I'm bad Voyia. Bad Voyia. Always falling for these visual novel guys, I swear. Before I can question what he means by that breathy word, Sato pulls me into a frenzied kiss. I can taste my blood on his tongue as it dances with his. Our bodies pressed together with no space to spare. Wow. When he breaks away, I find myself far dizzier than the previous time. I didn't feel like he took a lot, but something is different. That's the effect of the Vinsco. Excuse me. I had to cough and I didn't want to cough in you guys' ear. Forming. You'll be more tired than usual for a while. Just sleep it off. I'll be right here. Excuse me. When you wake up. Feeling safe and secure, I snuggle firmly into him and let myself drift off. Aw, isn't that sweet? Hello? Oh, okay. It wasn't going at first. I had to press the button. So I've been here for about a month now. I live with Sato at the manor. Sorry, I thought I just heard something. And I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. I see it peaking just a little bit. I don't like that. Don't be peeking on me. Little peeker. Peeky peeker. There we go. Where was I at? I live with Sato at the manor and work with him at the restaurant, which is struggling as the business as a business, but still considered a safe place for Ruben and the others. The contract thing fell due to having snake blood in my body. Oh man. Thanks a lot, Malachi, you loser. Oh, see, and I want to play Malachi's I want to play his route, but I'm so mad. I'm so bad. It seems that the bond can only be formed once a year, and if it fails, then you just have to wait for the time to lapse before trying again. I wait till the crash of voices, keeping my eyes closed so that they don't know that I can hear them. It sounds like Sato and Malachi are fighting. They seem to always be in some kind of skirmish, especially since Malachi's actions at the party. I mean, anybody try to harm your love, and I'm sure y'all dating at this point, so anybody try to harm your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you would be mad too. You'd be trying to fight everybody too. I would as well, and I could never forgive somebody that does that to my the love of my life, especially. I still don't know what he was planning that day, and neither of them wants to discuss it with me, so I'm tired of trying to ask. A loud slam comes from the door gets thrown open, as the door gets thrown open, colliding with the wall, and the voices increase in volume. Give it a rest, will you? I'm not gonna say it again. Crush is sinking, and it's clearly going to go burst as long as you own the company. I'm taking over. I'm not going to listen to your nonsense, so stop trying to pull rank. Crescendo is the name of the restaurant. All the dishes are music themed. Interesting. I want to know what they are. What are all the dishes names? I'm so curious. And our menus embody the spirit of Italy. Oh, that's so cute. How is you being in charge going to help anything? I could stop us from going under. And how exactly are you going to do that? Uh-oh. I feel like he's got something brewing, but I don't feel like it's gonna be like I just really hope he doesn't do something stupid, and I hope it doesn't involve me either, because if it does, then I'm out. I'm glad you asked. Malachi grabs my arm and yanks me sharply out of bed. Voyia is the key to that. Let go of my kitten. Listen to me. This mortal is all we need to access Major Windfall. I saw the contract in boss notes. Ooh, runs a cult or something. Okay, so I didn't think it was a cult, but I was just assuming that they were like in a whole vampire group or something like that. All we need is to get him and his associates to visit us. Is a human. Are they vampires too? How should I know? But that's what it says. If he ever discovers Voyia, then he'll come to the restaurant. Sounds more like a threat than a potential customer. Sato grips Malachi's collar and tugs him sharply, causing him to stumble and release my arm. I fall back into the bed, rubbing where he held me, as a small bruise formed in a sharp... You know what, Malachi? I'm gonna punch you in the face. See, if she starts punching him, he will stop gripping and grabbing on her like she's some type of piece of meat. Men, I swear. Who cares, right? It's not like we can't take on a few rivals if things get sour. And how exactly are you planning on getting him here to see Voyia? These notes didn't happen to have a contact number or something, did they? Have a little faith. I was thinking that we should walk the streets with the bunny and give him a chance to see it in our company. Only one of us can drink from Voyia and gain the ability to walk in sunlight. And I think it should be me. Oh, so that's your true intentions. Uh-oh, his eyes turned red. His eyes turned red. He is not playing with you, sir. You better stop it before he murder you in here. You want to drink my kitten. Excuse me. You want to drink from my kitten, and all of this is an elaborate ruse to give you a reason. I wouldn't pass on that chance, but that's not what this is about. Since you don't trust me, you could take the rabbit out yourself. But in all seriousness, I think this is our best shot. Even if we do somehow lure this guy to the restaurant using Voyia as bait, I highly doubt he's going to invite his employees over for a hearty meal. Sato, technically, he's going to invite his people over for a hearty meal. It's just going to be me. So I think it's safe to say that he's going in the right direction for the wrong people, for himself, because yeah, they're gonna be wanting to eat human and not vegan food. So we take him hostage and make him shell out for his safe return. We'll get our money either way, Sai. Against my better judgment, fine. There's no harm in taking Voyia for a nice walk around the city, but that's all I'm agreeing to. The rest is on you. I can handle it from there. Thanks, bro. I don't like this. I think he's doing something bad. Sorry about this. We really do need the help. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just worried about Malachi doing something evil to me. That's like my biggest worry right now is that, oh crap, Malachi is going to like harm me. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. My mom's calling me. I was trying to hang it up. And I'm losing my voice. Thank you. I'm looking forward to spending more time together. I'll leave you to get dressed. Go grab something to eat before we go. Sorry, we'll grab something. Sato exits the room and softly closes the door behind him. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm happy I get to explore. Those past few weeks, we've gone from the manor to Crescendo and back to the manor again. The daylight limitations really make it hard to travel. All that talk of money isn't for nothing. I know that much. Without their boss to fund the manor, they risk losing it. And food has been scarce too. We found ourselves considering bread and butter as a meal. Look, I have been in clutch mode where bread and butter has possibly helped me out of a lot. So I don't, no judgment on your struggles, okay? Anybody that's out there struggling right now, don't you dare let somebody make you feel like, oh man, a pack of noodles is just disgusting. How could you eat that? It's gonna murder you and blah 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 and this other stuff. Shut up. You're not struggling. I am. Shut up. But yeah, don't you ever let somebody make you feel bad about your struggles. We all have to go through a struggle before we make it to the end where the rainbow is and the gold and all that other stuff. So yeah, just keep on pushing forward. Maybe the new venture will bring hope to the otherwise bleak situation. Let's see what the day brings. So we're going on a trip. I'm so excited. I don't think like the last couple of times that we have actually did anything, it was all like underground inside his room. And a lot of this time we have spent in his room. All right, your blood should hold me for about an hour. So where do you want to go? Sato fed on me before we left. He'll be protected from the sunlight until it wears off. We should stay close to the buildings though, just in case we need shelter. I've set an alarm on my phone to go off when the time lapses. But I think it's best that we stay indoors for now anyways. You're so smart. I would have lost track of time and started burning without you. This is why I need you, need your company. Aw, Sato. You fed off me. We're lifers. For lifers now. It's too late. You should have never drunk my blood. Now we're lifers. But you didn't answer my question. Well, we're running a little low on clothes, so maybe we should go get some more? So, a clothes store of some kind? I think we could do that. Alright, let's go to the clothes store. What happened here? What does he mean what happened here? Looks fine to me. Oh, well, I guess they're going to describe what happened, but it did look fine. The room does look fine to me. We decided to visit a fancy-looking boutique on the edge of the city, but it was an absolute wreck when we arrived. There are broken shards all over the floor, and the till was torn up from the counters, and one glass door is completely shattered. Excuse me. I guess that explains the shards. As I stare at the entrance to see if I can glean some clue of, excuse me, clue about what is, I messed up because I was coughing. Excuse me. If I can glean some clue about why it's such a mess, Something glints in the sunlight and catches my eye. Hey, look at this. I carefully crouch by the door and lean down to pick up the shimmering item, but Sato hastily pulls me away. Whatever it is, it's not worth kneeling in broken glass for. You really should think before you act, kitten. This is coming from the person. You know what? We already discussed that you're kind of a smart dummy, so I don't want to hear nothing from you, Sato, about thinking before we act. You just murdered your boss in your room, so I don't want to hear nothing. It's some kind of pin. Staring at the item, I discover it to be a sharp, heart-shaped brooch with tiny diamonds around the border. Maybe someone robbed the store then? Grabbed everything they could carry and it fell out of the pile. Maybe. It's not our problem though. Let's find somewhere else to shop. You know what? As soon as I don't even know why they walked in the store, because as soon as I saw that the store was all like jacked up, I would have turned around and been like, nope, absolutely not. Where to next? I think we should. Before I can finish, a crowd of people swept up Sato and dragged him out of sight. Voyia! Sato! I try to follow them, but I searched every street and I can't find him anywhere. I'll call him. I pull my phone from my bag and unlock it. What? Huh? And a sharp pain in my neck. What? Sweet Lord, the vampires got me. Oh, what if it's Malachi again? Oh, I would be so angry. Ugh, my head. I can hear bird songs and I feel warm sun on my face. Must still be outside. A gentle, unfamiliar voice breaks the soft silence. Hey. Oh, the music switch up. I like it. Okay. Get up slowly to take your time. I get to my feet, still feeling a little spaced out. Panic tears through me as I discover I had no idea where I am. Who are... Relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm on your side. Is this Ashley? Ashley, is that you? On my side? I peek up at the shadow figure for the first time, realizing that he doesn't look much older than me. Well, hello to you, sir. And how are you? I understand you're confused, but I'll explain everything once we're on the other side. The other side? That sounded way more ominous than I intended it to. All this talk of sides is confusing me. And I'm a little bit with you, honey. I'm a little confused. Like, are you a vampire? Is that what it is? Everything is confusing me. Come on. Oh my goodness. I really hope that this isn't a, yeah, so now that I got you, we're gonna murder you type of thing. The stranger lightly scratches my wrist and leads me through a clearing, finding a path where I thought only foliage lay ahead. Who are you? Where am I? Oh gosh, you're trembling. Here, I'll make things less scary for you. He reaches up and takes off his mask, slipping it into his pocket. There. Oh, he's even cuter without his mask. Hello. Oh, I think he's adorable. Not so scary now, right? I'm just a human being like you. That is a little less scary. I don't know. Humans are kind of terrifying. I mean, I guess it depends on, you know, how the person looks, how they're, you know, how they act and stuff. Because human beings are freaking horrifying sometimes. I apologize for all the cloak and dagger. I had to get you here quickly. You're Voyia, right? I'm Note. Pleased to meet you. I'm sure he was wearing a piano note when we first met. Maybe that's where he got his name from? You know, a lot of this has been based off of have been based off of pretty much music. So I'm going to assume, sorry, my phone, I was trying to turn the ringer off before my phone started ringing. So I'm sure that, of course, it is. Oh yeah. It's covered the key of Sarusa. Excuse me. I can have it. Oh God, excuse me, you guys. Again, still getting over that cold. I can't have it on display all the time. Cesura? I think I've heard that before. And I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Correct me respectfully if I didn't. Collaborate and end struggling under the rain, Alpha. Oh, I see. So you're crazy. Got it. Wait, no, I don't. What is the Rain Alpha? That's the name of the order that currently exists due to the head of the vampire family. It says that any human in the city can be slaughtered on the proviso that they're committing a crime? Wow. And our idiotic president agreed to it. What? Why? Cowardice. He claims he's making the city a safer place by having crime eliminated. But how is it safer when these filthy parasites don't obey the law? The people they're killing haven't done anything wrong. They just want to thin out the population until it isn't enough of us to fight back anymore. Like a month ago, we lost Dez. Wait a minute, that name sounds... Isn't that the guy that Sato shot in the beginning? Oh no. Oh God, oh no. He was on his way back from work to see his daughter when an assassin took him down in the town square. Dez? Wasn't that the name of the man that Sato shot? Oh my, she said the same thing. Yes, that's him. I'm for sure now. Please don't ring phone. That is him for sure. I thought he said that Dez was a bad guy who held people at knife point. He said that they only killed criminals, right? I'm sorry. Did you know him? Something like that. It's a tragic loss. But that's why we're fighting against the Rain Alpha. We plan to show those murderers who's boss. So, now that you know our plan, will you help us? Wow. I don't think we should tell this person that we absolutely know what happened to Dev. But, oh, he already knows. I come to you specifically, Voyia, because you're living with them. I'm so scared. They trust you. Sato isn't a bad person, though, and neither is little Ruben. Malachi can be a handful. A handful. He tried to SA you, okay? He's a terrible person. And I don't really like him, but I don't want him to get hurt. Maybe Note wants to resolve things peacefully. What do you want me to do? Well, if you kill the head, then the body will die? I don't think he wants to resolve peacefully. I think he wants blood. Oh man. I don't know what to do with this one. I give him a quizzical look. It's an expression, Voyia. If we remove the head of the family, then the lessers won't have anyone to take orders from. But the boss is already dead. Sato killed him. What's on your mind? The head of the family is dead. One of his employees stabbed him. They did? Wait. They got a themed soaked in a Tokoshuna's blood, forged by white fire, and the wood of a willow tree from Slex Guinness carved out of the heart and split into quarters. That's what it takes to kill a vampire? Or is it something they told humans to throw them off? Because then that means that boss is still alive. That is a lot. I don't think Sato did any of that. He might have. The A hanged? A themed, excuse me? I know he I know he used a knife with a black handle. Okay, so maybe he used the theme. But what about the rest? Pretty sure he just stabbed him on the side and went to bed. Well, he's not dead then. I'm sorry, boss is still alive. I knew it. I kind of knew it. I felt it that he croaked too easily. Unless he did all that stuff, like prepared all that stuff before then or after, because vampires are kind of fast. So unless he did it after I passed out, there's no way that boss is gone. When was this? About a month ago. I see. The killings haven't stopped. So, if the lessers are no longer taking commands, then that means that the head is acting alone. What is an unthemed? That really shouldn't be your only question. But I'll explain in the next episode. I know, terrible person. I am losing my voice. As y'all can hear, I am clearing my throat. I am trying my hardest. I can't anymore. I can't go on. But again, like I said, I'm breaking this up because I'm enjoying it and I don't want it to go on and on and on. So I hope you're enjoying the little smaller segments. I can absolutely make them longer. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed and I will see all you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there. Peace and love.